Pokemon News faked me out this morning, which is ironic when we see what happened, but 6 a.m. official Pokemon YouTube channel, no trailers. Alright, what does the Pokemon Twitter have 8 hours ago? 2 in the morning, just posting some weirdness on your timeline. But yeah, social media from the official Pokemon Twitter has been kinda weird over the last couple of years, so that's on brand. And when I checked my timeline, it was like magical to where I didn't scroll enough to find out the news that came from this. So we have the World Pokemon Ecological Study. It was like an online seminar with people all over the world. I saw the Japanese Pokemon Twitter tweeting about this for a while, but I didn't think to watch it because there's been a lot of times for all the games when stuff like this comes out and it's more of like a recap-y kind of thing, or they don't really show anything. Nope, I missed out on Wiglet. What time was that? 2:12. That is just deeply unfortunate timing, and the thing is, I was up until like 2 a.m. working on this video. Get ready for that in a couple hours. It's gonna be crazy. So I was tired. I just want to see what was going on at 6. Again, magically missed all the news at 6 in the morning. But new Pokemon revealed on the official Pokemon Scarlet and Violet website. Oh, wait. How did I miss that? Nope, just Japanese only from the seminar. So if you didn't if you didn't catch the webinar, you missed it. And if you don't follow like non-official Pokemon news, you missed it. Congratulations, we finally have the reveal for our fakes. It's Wiglet, images of new Pokemon resembling Diglett for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. A major discovery. And then we get the details. The official Paldea Ecological Research website mentions that this is a new Pokemon that looks like Diglett, but is not a Paldean form of Diglett. I think you guys are lying, but alright. Welcome to our fake. So we have Diglett, meet not Diglett, and then details just keep on coming in. So name of the new Pokemon, Umi Digduga. Umi means sea. And then we have Diglett. So these are Seed Diglett, based off the name, but still a new species of Pokemon and not an adaptation of Diglett, which I guess is how you see things being named sometimes. So that's what they do. And then we have like the video reveal. Is this possible? They must be an evolved form of Diglett. So actually like kind of going through the research steps right here. And instead of triplets, they just kind of hang around. They adapt to a marine environment with another form. It's a major discovery. And then there was an interactive survey that ended up happening. So yeah, this was cool. I don't know why they didn't do like a global, well, I guess because of the time zones and stuff, they didn't do like the global release. But it's weird that the official Pokemon outlets haven't done anything. And then they show like different angles where it's like, no, this is something that's different to a Diglett and even different to what you could consider as a Paldean Diglett. And then they do some weirdness like that. So all the discoveries, this settles it. Since the appearance is different, it must be a completely different species. It's the first Pokemon like this. Now we get to wait and see how like the full reveal of this goes. So it's September 28th, random single Pokemon reveal. The only time something like this would happen would be like Koro. So it's not Pokemon Sun and Moon. I wasn't expecting 2 in the morning Pokemon news. So we had this new trailer, Graphite. Alright, September kind of fallen off in the second half, not gonna lie, but now we're going to see how this goes. However, when you still break down the Pokedex, very, very few Pokemon have been revealed. It's October, guys. Even if we get like the trailer at the very end of September or something in October, I wonder if they're going to build it up on the official Pokemon outlets, because we already saw this with Graphite. And then, you know, it took a little bit of time to get that trailer to come out. So they're going to be like, hey, some research is showing this. Stay tuned. And will it be another trailer, or will this be incorporated as a part of, you know, a larger trailer where we get multiple Pokemon revealed? Will we find out about the other Arfakes, or is it just, yep, we got Diglett, not Wiglet. Yeah, so that's the thing. So the English name for this thing is Wiglet. Water Diglett, going on the same theming as the Japanese name. And will we get more Pokemon revealed? Because, yeah, just again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That just can't be right. but we've only had 11 new Pokemon that aren't the 5 gimmies with the legendaries and starters. So then we get 6th, and then it's October. And I did a video talking about like, oh man, what do we expect in October? When do we get the starter evolutions? Because that's what people wanted for the September trailer after like the Graphite Eye reveal and stuff. Like, yo, we need starter evolutions. That doesn't happen till October. So we got some weird stuff, but like, how do we know nothing? Like, I'm gonna say, not exactly nothing, but it's one of those things like we have the open world Pokemon game with multiple stories. Loving it. Definitely going to be the best Pokemon gameplay-wise. I still not sold on the Generation 9 Dex, even with this reveal. It makes me think why, more than anything. It just kind of shows, again, the design's getting too cute, putting theming over the actual design, and then not scrapping anything. It feels like everything in Generation 9 is a first draft idea, instead of actually like trying to be really critical on it. Or maybe all the work went into the open world, and they went, oh wait, this is a new generation. We don't have anything to fill this out with. Uh-oh. So yeah, the gameplay news has been pretty significant. There's a lot to take away from it, especially with the terastallizing gimmick. And terastallizing is going to be so complex, we can't even know how crazy it's going to be for competitive Pokemon until the game comes out and millions of people are playing it for months to develop some kind of crazy strategy development behind it. Titan Pokemon, auto battling, whatever this Pokemon is that hasn't been revealed, so technically 12. And yeah, and then how the map is going to play out, the gym locations, and people have been piecing that together with all the news, and then there's like the real leaks going on. Okay, so a lot of crazy stuff, and then, again, you get to the Pokemon, and the Pokemon are just, there's nothing. We had Pokemon Sun and Moon trailers revealing 8 Pokemon, and then we get another trailer revealing 5 a couple, like, weeks later. And it looked crazy because, like, yeah, we got Graphite, we got a trailer, that was all, like, within a week of each other, maybe wait another 2 weeks, Pokemon news, and then nothing happened. So I don't know, since we hit October, and there's, like, a single Pokemon reveal coming up, and we still had, like, nothing revealed. I think at any point in September, you know, today even, instead of doing the Wiglett reveal, just drop, like, a ton of Pokemon on us and make it feel like those old Pokemon Sun and Moon days. And I was holding out hope where, okay, Pokemon Sun and Moon, untouchable. But Pokemon Ultra Soul Ultra Moon kind of lived up to it in August onward, mostly September, where it's like a trailer every week-ish, giving us gameplay, giving us new Pokemon, giving us all kinds of details, even story stuff. And that was going into the release of a sequel game. So I was holding out that hope for the last month and a half or so, but now it seems like that's not even going to happen. So what do you guys think about Wiglet, the news? Did you miss the news like me? Is this your first time hearing about it somehow? Because like all this blew up on social media hours ago, and then because it didn't get that 6 a.m., it seemed like not exist. And that's why I just kind of slept through it, which is also weird. TCG shenanigans. Turn to shiny event that's been going on. If you didn't get a code, yours is hacked. But that's just Pokemon, which is why I don't care about it. Pokemon Sword and Shield is gone. It's just ruined on that front. And then, what do you guys think about the current state of the Generation 9 Pokemon? Even though I kind of did a video recently with my top 10 worst Generation 9 Pokemon video. And then the overall news, like, I think at the beginning of the month it was like, oh, let's go, it's time! And then, didn't. And no matter, even like, unless it's just a trailer a week in October until the game's released, which there's definitely enough content to do for, it seems like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's going to have like a weird history looking back on it. Do we actually fall below Pokemon Sword and Shield? Is it effectively matched because of like all the news? I feel like we're behind at this point then. And then how just Pokemon news is going. Does it build hype? This just looks like it's going to be the best Pokemon game, so the numbers on launch are going to be interesting. Like, is it less numbers in Pokemon Sword and Shield are on launch, but then gets like the holiday push? Everyone realizes it's the best game ever, and that kind of inverses Pokemon Legends. Because Pokemon Legends, everyone's like, oh man, it's the hardest launching Pokemon game, and then became the worst selling main series Pokemon game ever, so I don't know. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.